Okay, in the last video we saw the choose road method or function. So we started with an empty string for road, and then this will prompt the user to enter a valid road number, either 1 or 2. And once the user enters a valid road number, this function will return the road. Great. Now let's define another function, and then let me call it check road, and then I'll pass in an attribute. Let's call it chosen road. We'll come to that later on. Okay, so now we're going to have the program randomly choose road for us, whether 1 or 2. Great. All right, let's say print you approach the road and then let's pause for a few seconds so I can use time.sleep, and then let's say let's pause for 2 seconds, and then let me print another statement. Let's say it's dark and spooky. Let's pause for another 2 seconds, and then let's print another statement. A scary monster jumps out in front of you. He opens his jaws. And okay, let me print an empty string here, and then let's pause for another 2 seconds. Great. So far here we have used the time.sleep method. So there is a time module. So when I use time.sleep method, I have to import the time module. So import time. So time.sleep means from the time module, import the sleep function. So basically, this will pause the program for 2 seconds. Great. Let's continue. Okay. Let's have a friendly road. Friendly road is equal to random integer. So we'll have the system choose 1 or 2 as the friendly road, and it does that randomly. So random is another module, so we'll have to import it. Import random. So this basically means from random module, use the random integer function to randomly choose a number, in this case between 1 and 2. Okay, and then let's have an if statement here. So here we have passed a parameter or attribute called chosen road. So now I'm going to use that in my if statement. If chosen road is equal to friendly road, right? So whatever we choose, if that's equal to the road randomly chosen by the system, I'll say print gives you his treasure, or else we can print something like Google's and it's you in 1 byte, or something like that. Okay, here friendly road is an integer, so I have to convert that to string using the string method. So this will convert the result to string. Okay, great. Let me explain what I did in the check road function. So here we're going to have the program randomly choose which one has the friendly dragon or monster, and then which one has the scary monster, right? And we did that by calling the random integer function, and that will return either 1 or 2, and store that value in a variable called friendly road. So we're going to use this variable friendly road to store the number randomly generated by our program. Great. And then here we're going to check if the integer we chose is 1 or 2. And if the number we chose match the randomly chosen number by the program for the friendly road, we will display the monster will give you his treasure. Or if the number randomly chosen by the program is not equal to what you chose here, the monster will eat you in 1 byte. Great.